Hey guys, so I had a really interesting experience or like chain of events that happened today. And it took me a while to kind of figure out what exactly was going on. Um, this morning I was watching some YouTube videos and I came across this one about this guy talking about how modern or to beware of modern spiritualism, how it's becoming trendy and people need to stop referring to um, psychological theories and um, like metaphysical um, aspects of your journey as true spiritualism, and we need to get back to true spiritualism. And I was I was really offended. I have to say, like, it's been a minute since I've been truly offended by someone. And obviously I feel like I fit into the cohort of people that he was referring to. But so I was like kind of triggered all day by that, right? Because regardless of whether what he was saying is true or not, the point is to help you step into your power to work on yourself and be a better person. That's really the point, okay? Um, and when someone else is judging or criticizing someone else's spiritual journey, that is more like contradictive of spiritualism in any form than what he was actually talking about. I do believe in energetic boundaries. Okay, you'll notice I don't do a lot of like love readings or like I don't I believe in energetic boundaries, okay? Um because mine have been crossed before by someone else. So it's like I don't do like weird witchy spells or like, you know, like weird love spells or shit like that. Like I don't. I do my like full moon and new moon intentions and like work on myself as a person, because I believe when you're in your highest self energy, you're going to attract what's meant for you in your life. Um and there you'll notice there's a lot of people that like have these videos like, "Oh, what's up with the third party situation?" and like doing this like hour long reading going into detail of like what's going on with, someone that's not even a, a part of your life. To me, that's crossing energetic boundaries. I still like doing love readings for fun every now and then, and I'll do some on my channel probably every now and then, just like for general like horoscope signs and stuff. But I believe in energetic boundaries. And what this guy was saying was crossing that. Like, and it really triggered me. And so I had to plus on top of that, okay, so while I'm like thinking about why this triggered me and like what was so um impactful about what he said, like in a negative aspect in regards to my journey or anyone else's spiritual journey, like just anyone that he was referring to in that sense, I it didn't fit right with me. And so I was kind of like, but at the same time all day I was getting an important download, but I couldn't connect all the dots. Normally, as I get downloads, I kind of make a determination to do a reading, And then I kind of get more into detail as the reading unfolds. But all my readings start with like a download that I got earlier in the day or like earlier in the week that was important. And I like was able to connect the dots and figure out the message. And then that's how I decide the reading. And then I get much more detail through the reading. That's how that works for me. But I wasn't going to post today because I couldn't freaking figure out the message. It was muddled. It was unclear. It was scattered. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I realized it's because I was triggered. I was triggered hard by what this guy said. And that's me. That's something I need to work on. But it's applicable to like a lot of things in our life, right? What bothered me about what this guy said was like, he's talking about getting back to true spiritualism while criticizing other people's spiritual path, which is like a huge contradiction. Like, that's a big no-no. That's crossing energetic boundaries and spreading the wrong message while claiming he's spreading the right message. Like, WTF, for real, right? So anyway, I realized it's something in myself that I need to work on, but it is applicable to a lot of things. So as I was laying in bed trying to go to sleep, I connected the freaking dots. This is the point. The reason I couldn't get the message is because I was triggered. Okay? That's the point. When you're trying to be in tune, it's funny, this card came out yesterday too. When you're trying to be in tune with yourself and things around you, it can be burdensome. It can be confusing. There's a lot going on. We can be triggered by things, okay? And this creates that self-imposed mental prison. And we're unable to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture. The divine is in control. That's what this card is about. We have control over internal universe, but everything external and things will unfold as they should. This is the point, guys. This was the point of the message today from the divine. We're not supposed to know everything. We're not supposed to have the future figured out. Yes, it's good to take time to be in the moment and to plan steps carefully and independently for the future to ensure we're on a good path. But it requires stepping into the unknown with courage and letting go of the past. Some things we're not supposed to know. This was the point, you guys. This was the entire point of the message that's been, this download literally has been at the tip of my tongue like since 3 p.m. And no matter how much grounding I did, working out, reflecting, I went for a drive, I'm like, I don't get it. What is it trying to say? I was too triggered by things going on around me. And the divine is like, it's okay. It's okay. Things will unfold as they should. This is the dots. I'm laying in bed thinking, I'm like, why can't I connect the dots? I'm like, oh yeah. And then I connected it, right? And then I get up here and I pull these cards. Look at this. All these little dots are connected. Center of the freaking reading, okay? You can't make this shit up. But that's the point, you guys. We're not supposed to know everything. If you get triggered by something, it's something in ourselves. What that guy said shouldn't have triggered me. Do I think it was right? No. But it shouldn't have triggered me. That's something in myself that I need to work on. But these things are gonna come unexpectedly, right? But don't let it keep you in this Eight of Swords energy like I was today. Self-imposed mental prison. It was blocking me from my mission, but it turned out everything's fine. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. The dots will connect when they're supposed to. This is the message, you guys. Just focus on, spending time with your soul family. Focus on the things that are important. We're not supposed to know everything. That's okay. Just keep working on, one foot in front of the other at a time. Have a plan for the future, but things change. Things change, and that's okay. Just keep grounding, working on your abundance with your soul family, balance, okay? You'll get that, look at that, Ace of Cups. Full cup of love. Move forward with courage into the unknown. It's okay. Let go of the past. We don't have to know the future. As long as we're doing this, being aware of what's triggering us and why, and working on that. That's the message today, you guys. So, yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens tomorrow.